この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Modazushi episodes 12 and 13. Last time on Modazushi, I discovered why people were excited for me to see episode 11. Let's just say a lot happened. It's kind of hard to find words to describe that particular episode because it was great and terrible. Kind of a biblical phrase I think fits. Grand, beautiful, with an immense sense of scale in the conflict, but full of loss and grief and death and destruction and despair. The One Clan went ahead and attacked Lotus Pier. No holds barred. Madame Yu died. I did not think that I would feel what I felt for her, but I did. Uncle Jang died. Everyone there died. The only ones who escaped were our two boys and, I believe, their Shiji, who I believe was elsewhere at the time of the attack. And as far as I know, they are going to head north, I think, to go and attempt to meet up with her. We'll see. Already purple whippy boy, he got that ring from his mom. There's so many things. Now purple whippy boy, Jang names. He blames Wei Ying because of course he does. But he doesn't actually blame him, not really. He's just overcome by grief. And so is Wei. They both are. Don't know where Lanjan is. Don't know where anyone is. Got no friends in the fucking world. Except maybe, as useless as it is, maybe Wenning. Who, as far as I could tell, covered for them like 3 times during the battle. Episode 11 was shocking and beautiful and terrible. And I get the feeling that it's only the start. I mean, we didn't see Gusulan burn. We didn't see the cloud recesses burn. But we can imagine that it was very much the same kind of thing. Maybe with less resistance. Given that we didn't see piles of bodies. But this was making an example. So any clans that hadn't already folded probably will. Anyone who is thinking about rebelling probably won't. Which means our boys are alone. And that's where we're going to be starting off. I have no idea what's coming, except what we know is coming because of the way the story is structured. But I don't know how we're going to get there. I don't know. We've only got 2 more reactions, so 12 and 13, 14 and 15 for this season. And then we will do second season. I'm not sure if we'll do 2 per or whatever. We'll have to figure out how long it would take to catch up. Because I don't want to end up having to wait for it weekly. That's definitely something that I don't want to do. But I don't know where we go from here. We're just going to have to get into it and see. So let's do that. I have episode 12? Yes? Yes. I have episode 12 up and ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. A picture-in-picture version with the video up there, which you can find in the description, and a timer-based version, which will be up on YouTube. The picture-in-picture version won't have any discussion in it. The timer-based version won't have the video in it. Mix and match as you see fit to get the best experience for you, okay? If you are watching the timer-based version and planning to sync it up with your own version of the episode, get it ready. There will be a beep beep timer at the beginning to count you down, and it's coming right now. A little yawny this morning. Sorry. Loyal heart, okay. It was. Yeah. The sun. Highway. Oh boy. Shit, man. Uh-oh. Yeah. What choice do you have, you know? Unite? Maybe? Under one banner? I don't know. Probably not gonna happen, though. Yeah. Mm. Okay. So he sent them to Meishan. Right. Are you recommending? I'm with you, but he's not wrong. Hmm. Sweet. Okay. Of course. Of course. But still. Okay. Okay. But they're on their way to Meishan. Shit. Had a feeling he would run off. Now you don't have a hat on. You probably want a hat on. Why is there nobody out? Just because it's raining? Or because they were told to stay indoors by some wens? Oh, that's the girl who sold him the fruit, right? Hmm. Not where you want to go, dude. Bro. There's no need to go back. There's nothing there. All right, let's find ourselves a woodshed. Yes, actually. Oh my. Front row. Let's go. Shit. Nope. Mm-mm. Can take the hit. Ow. Is that Wenning? Will he cover again? Yep. Hi, buddy. Nah. Nah. He's alright. He's alright. Mm-hmm. Archery boy. Ping pong. I believe him. Voice actor doing a great job of that nervousness and like, please, like, I'm just trying to help. So. Hi. This is a problem. She's in? She's not in. All right, we're leaving. Oh. Okay. I like her a lot. Like, she's not being very nice right now, but I like it. Now you're stuck. Tense. Oh my god. There's nobody like that here. Thanks. I like you a lot. That's the first time we've heard that in that context. Because he is the Yiling patriarch, right? Okay. Okay. Gotta take what help you can get, man. Their bodies. All right. Hello. Does he have the ring? Did he get core melted? He got core melted? Or did he never have it? He got core melted. No, he melts cores with his hand. Right? Like, yeah, okay. Okay, but we've seen him using the ring and whippy thing. Fuck. Can't. He was trying to die with his... It's not like that. Not at all. Thank you, Dr. Acupuncture. Yes. Wilting lotuses. Yeah. Yep. But then the sun shines again. Yeah, she was holding it back. And now he realizes just how badly he's failed. Oh? Okay. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I like her a lot. That's not resentful energy, is it? That's just energy, right? Ho 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 ho. You fucking what? Yeah, like instantly. Hmm. Hmm. Is that so? Wait, what? You can't remember about when you were a kid, as though he's already been resurrected. Wait, what? No, 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 no. Okay, I should have really expected this. Expected more of like an aftermath episode, which is exactly what this strikes me as. Not that that's in any way a bad thing. I think it's necessary and good to explore the emotional aftermath of an extraordinary thing like episode 11 on our characters. Now that said, there because so much of the episode is built on like well the tension of the fear of being discovered and just the somber grief that the characters are experiencing. A lot of it is like less dense in terms of actual text or material, but extremely dense emotionally. Um, Yeah, this first scene when he very clearly tells him don't run away, it's like, all right, he's gonna run away. This but grayed out. We've seen this exact cut, this exact frame with the water coming, but much brighter, I believe. Everything is grayed out. Everything is foggy and gray, and only at the very end of the episode, do we even see a little bit of sun peeking out from the clouds, as though, well, this is the episode where we grieve, and then we have to take action. So, some really interesting conversations. We meet the granduncle, who we may have met at some point, but I don't remember ever meeting him. So, I'm gonna say we meet him for the first time here. They were heading to Meishan. He sent disciples to Meishan and Yunmeng to look for them. Ended up finding the sister, the Shiji, which is good. So we know that. Yeah, we know that she is safe-ish for now, and if they can get their way to Longjian, he can point them in her direction, at least. And then the discussion, which is semi-philosophical and semi just like what do next, both sides make a lot of sense. One is protect what we've got and just like lay low, and the other is only choice right now is to band together and try and resist this and weather this storm as long as we can. You know, the one is very conservative, the other one is less so. And then we get we get some good stuff here. So, and here we are, right. A great way of revealing to us that he's gone, and then the emptiness of the streets. Nice little callback that this is the girl who I believe sold him some like loquats. I believe it was loquats. I believe that's her as well, with the distinctive buns and the orange robes. So that's kind of cool. And of course, he made his way back to Lotus Pier and got instantly caught and assumed, well, this is a little bit weird. Like, I'm assuming that he got core melted here when he got caught, but is that not the case? Did he get core melted earlier? Like, significantly earlier? Because as far as I recall, core melting Handboy doesn't ever leave Wen Chao's side, right? Like, we were told that very explicitly. That was how we knew that Wen Chao was here, because core melting Handboy showed up. So, like, when did he get core melted? Has he been core melted this whole time and just been worrying about that this whole time? It's quite possible. He hasn't done any cultivating things for a while, so I don't know. I just don't know. Now, if I do know and I've just forgotten, please let me know in the comments. If I don't know, then don't let me know. Okay? Okay. So, we arrive. This neck snap is nutty. The just absolute rage, and then just like, oh, cultivators are strong. Okay. All right. I get it. Yep. Find him. He is not doing well. He is alive, but just barely. We are caught. This is a kind of a great scene, I think, with the rain flying down and him attempting to grapple him and flip him around so that he can take the blow himself. Oof. And an amazing impact there. We slow it down even further. You know, we get the big impact and then, a slow down. And then this reveal of Wen Ning, it's just the hand reaching out, very ominous. Exactly what Wei Wuxian would be feeling about that, right? Like, somebody opens the door from behind you and starts reaching out towards you. Nope, kill them. But don't, because that boy is a good boy. He's a nice boy. And remember him? Yep. He's a nice boy. And then we meet the sister, who's interesting, has a very unique character design. We can see that they have the same identical eye color, but she has like very strong features, like strong and angular, more so even than her brother, I would say. I would say that, as odd as it may sound, her face is almost more masculine. When I saw her, I immediately thought of a few different characters. I thought of Korra, of all people, as like a masculine, or like, to use the word masculine is incorrect, but a strong woman. Okay? Do you understand what I'm getting at? Like, somebody who has been working hard and fighting their whole life. That's just the vibe that I got from her. So I was instantly like, okay, interesting. And then we move along, and she's like, yeah, look, we are not responsible for the things that our leaders do. That's not the way it works. We don't have anything to do with this. I'm a fucking doctor. I save people. I don't kill people. I don't kill any of your friends. You can hold a grudge against me if you want to, but I'm not interested in killing you or fighting you or anything. I've never had any blood on my hands. And then she says something about... There's Dr. blah, 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 blah. I don't know where she says it, actually. We'll just go through the whole scene where she's here. I think it's in the first scene that she shows up. I'm just going to up the speed significantly. Actually, it really doesn't matter. What she says is something along the lines of, my base of operations is in Yiling, which instantly goes, whew, 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 whew. Alarm bells and sirens start going off because, I mean, one of the first things that we've heard Wei Wuxian referred to as is the Yiling Patriarch. And now we have our first reference in Universe to Yiling that is not the Yiling Patriarch. So that's interesting. Okay. Don't know what to think about it, but definitely interesting. Okay, move ahead. Let's move ahead. Super great tension build here. As well, actually, it's got so many layers to it. The first is like grab the sword and immediately threaten Wenning. Partly as like a ploy to try and make it like, yeah, he's not actually harboring us, but she knows. And then as just a threat, like, no, please don't hurt us. But neither is necessary. She's not going to kill them. And then we go to a new tension, and it's also the test of whether what she says is true, because she's now in the position to either reveal or cover, and she chooses to cover and does so well by blaming Wenning. Just like, yeah, my brother's all frail and stuff. Please get the fuck out of here. And they do. Lots of Wenchao spies here. Also, Wenchao is, yeah, can you help me get their remains? No, not really, but a tassel. Just a little bit of something. So he wakes up and he is not okay. Not okay at all. And then we get this tap. And we reveal that he has been core melted and is aware of it. He also doesn't appear to have the ring anymore. I assume it was taken when he was captured, because it is a weapon, right? And I'm unclear whether that ring requires the user to actually have a golden core or cultivating energy, whatever, in order to like make it flare up and become its whippy state, or if it's just a usable weapon that has its own power imbued into it. I don't know. If the latter, then he doesn't need to be healed. If the former, then he does need to be healed by the time we get to the first episodes, right? Because we've seen him using it, right? Yeah. Did you feel it? I used the full strength of my spiritual energy, and we have the revelation, the realization. No way that I could get revenge. No way. No chance. So then the immediate rage at a Wen being nearby, but they're not like the others. And then immediate belief that Wei Wuxian has turned on him, which honestly, as crazy and almost psychotic as he seems, this is rather reasonable to go this irrational after what has just happened. It makes sense. It makes sense, and his cackling and laughter makes sense, and is, I think, justifiable. So then we get some dope acupuncture, and then she starts berating Wenning, which is kind of cute. And then we have this scene with the broken stemmed, withering lotuses around the pier. Rather straightforward symbolism. And then the sun begins to come out, and it is a new day. Things are not good, but they're looking slightly up. He is healed on the back. Cool. And then we get this moment where we explicitly state that Madame Yu was holding her blows, and the idea that she really, well, it's not much of a rumor. She says it herself, kind of, but that rumor doesn't seem quite right. And then we flash back through all of those moments where she has berated him. And I find it kind of interesting that this comes rather closely after the sister berating Wenning as well. It's interesting. I don't think it makes a clear statement like she was just doing it because she wanted you to get stronger. I don't think it's anything quite like that, but I think it's a good moment for Madame Yu to have here, and for Wei Wuxian to realize here. I'd rather not deal with Wen Chao. Yeah, no duh. So at this moment, he pulls out some energy. It doesn't appear to be like resentful energy or anything like that. Just his cultivation energy. And I wonder if he's trying to determine whether he could use that somehow to fix him. But he's got another way. How'd you bring it back if you don't blah blah blah? And then we bring the mother in, and the is it Changxi? I'm gonna go with Changxi. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to reset the speed, and I'm just going to play it and attempt to listen for it. Changxi.
你莫不是忘了，我母亲藏色散人。你莫不是忘了，我母亲藏色散人。
Changxi，
是何人指？你莫不是忘了，我母亲藏色散人。
It comes so quickly. Fuck. All right. Well, anyway, I don't remember if it was Changxi or Sanren, but one of them means like cultivator equivalent of a Ronin, right? Not affiliated with a clan or anything like that, I believe. So his mother was a disciple of this one special dude who had the power to resurrect things. And then the response that we get from that, from him, yeah, how blah, 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 his disciple, Baoshan, Sanren, blah, blah. Legendary masters lived for centuries beyond the secular world. He can resurrect the dead and revive the skeleton. It would be effortless to recover a single golden core. And then this response is really strange. But you said you don't remember what happened when you were a kid. I just cannot remember everything. Not all were forgotten. I still remember things about Baoshan Sanren. So, Wei Wuxian doesn't have memories from his childhood, or most of his memories from his childhood. Why? The first time I heard this, and a little bit, and until about now, I thought that this was implying that he was brought back by Baoshan Sanren, and for that reason didn't have his memories, which kind of makes sense if you read it that way, but I don't think that's the way it's intending to be read. I think it's just that he happens to not have those memories, and so it's interesting that he would remember this one thing about Baoshan Sanren and stuff, right? Okay, that makes more sense. So where is he? Come have a meal, or else, yeah. And we managed to find some... I'm not sure what the purple thing is. It's like, it's fabric. Is it something that Madame Yu wore? I'm not sure. Where's the flashback of her? Okay. It's not on her top knot. Yeah, I don't recognize it. I'm not sure. But one is the tassel. And a bit of a cloak or a robe. So yeah, I'm not sure what the purple squarish thing is. Looks like fabric origami. I just don't know. So, our aftermath episode. Pretty good one. Pretty darn good aftermath episode. But the sun shines once more. And we've got things to do. So, I wonder what will be next. Will we go and seek Baoshan Sanren? Or will we go and seek our Shiji? Or will we go and seek Lanzhan? I don't know. Will Wen Ning come along? I'm gonna guess so. I think he needs to come along because somehow he's going to become the Ghost General. Okay. Cool episode. I'm ready to get into the next one. I'm gonna do a quick resync to make sure all my videos are synced up and good to go. And then we'll be right back in just a moment. Zero time, your time, but we'll be back in just a moment to get into episode 13. Okay? Okay. Alrighty, welcome back. We are ready for episode 13, all synced up and good to go. Don't know where we're heading, but I assume we're going to have to head out from Lotus Pier, like, now. He did say we're leaving today, because Wen Chao is coming tomorrow. So we got to get out of here and determine where we're going. That's all I know. Let's do it. If you're watching the timer-based version, get your version ready because the timer's coming at ya. Yiling. Oh, we've already okay. We have reached Yiling. Okay. So Patriarch would be founder of a cultivation clan in Yiling, right? Something like that. Oh. Okay. Never take off the blindfold. So. Okay. So you have to make your way without being able to see? Okay. Interesting. Something evil watching you? Feral zombie or something? Or is it a person? Maybe a friendly person? I get the feeling this is a Mr. Oh, Jesus! That's not fucking good! Wait, what was that what? What? What did he feel right there? Resentful energy? Something weird about that core? You just stabbed him through the fucking heart. He's okay? Fuck you, shitstain. This is the right episode, right? This is episode 13. Okay. Hmm. I believe this. Tassel left and stepped on. All right. We are turn our attention to the fuck. Oh. So this is where the war takes place. That's so. So you're saying there's lots and lots and lots and lots of resentful energy around here? Uh-huh. Yeah. Purge or use? We'll see. Okay. Chang Chang? Chung Chung Chung? Name person? I was about to say, is that Lanshan? I can tell from the shadow. That's great. And he's got his zither. Has... Oh, and then this is... Has his tassel. We'll see if he ever gets to give it back. Oh, that's some Holy Grail stuff. Or else. Or else. Well... Have you seen Lotus Pier? Yeah. Big yike. What is that? Okay. A ritual to attempt to determine where the owner of that tassel is? Hello? Is it... Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh, you play the Song of Inquiry. The line from is that the OP or the ED? I'm not sure actually. Shit. Maybe the resentful energy in the area. Okay. That's super cool. It's kind of scrying. Sorta. Hmm. Ooh, that artifacting. Of course. They've seen what the One Clan can do. Yeah. And there are the clouds. Yeah. Oh, that. Oh, that's actually a thing. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Okay, the moon is out. War of the Burial Mounds is a thing that happens, right? Oh, jeez. That's real fucked up. Who's that robed person? Who is that robed person? This is the Nia something something. Let's be sneaky. Onji's father. Okay. Who's the robed person? Ah. Who that? Who that be? Oh yeah! Hi. Got your golden core back? Yeah, you do. With that kind of smile? Yeah, you do. But I am. Don't give a fuck. Right, right. All right, man. All right. Viva la resistance. That side eye though. Hmm. So some discord. Who they? Who they be? Oh, chills. Okay. Okay. Man, this is like Gandalf coming down. Right? Little detour, eh? Little detour. Fucking good detour. Let's shoot down the last one. All right. Okay. The hype is fucking real. Okay. Okay, Way. How you doing, buddy? How you holding up? Not great, but you're alive. For now. It's about to happen, isn't it? It's happening, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh, whoa. How long ago? Long ago. All these memories. Hmm. Oh! Just a C. Resist and keep his consciousness. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. How long have we been recording? Hour and 10 minutes? Shit, I'm not strong enough. Okay. So, if you've been watching some of my other series, you might know something about me, which is that, especially Monogatari, you might know something about me, which is that cliffhangers, cliffhangers, they're a thing. And I have this habit of saying like, I'm gonna do two episodes, and then doing more than 2 episodes, or I'm definitely not gonna watch all 6 episodes of this arc, and then I do. Everything just kicked into high gear. This episode moved so fast, and so many things are happening that I am desperate to know more about. I am not strong enough to stop and not watch this for a week. So we're gonna finish the series today. There's just like no other option at this point. I have to know exactly what happens next. Urgh. Sucks because scheduling it out as like 2 per is better. It's just better for uploads and render time, is for everything. But but I need to watch more. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to, I still haven't uploaded Carole and Tuesday today. I watched it before this, but then I was expecting to be done now, or like once I finish discussing this episode. And then rendering it and putting it up. So here's what we're going to do. It's like 3 p.m. I need food. My dog needs food. And I need a break so that I can like be on if we're going to watch more stuff. In the day, because this is the third episode of any of shows that I've watched today, and we'll be moving up to 5 if we watch the next 2, which we will. So I'm going to do the discussion. I'm just going to discuss this episode as normal, and then I'm going to turn everything off and stop recording. I'm going to edit and render out Carole and Tuesday and get it up. And in the meantime, while that's happening, I will grab a bite to eat for myself, make some food for my dog, have the air conditioner on to cool down the room and stuff. So that, and just have like a brain break as well. And then we will come back and watch the next 2 episodes and the last 2 episodes of this season. Shit. Sometimes, I mean, I'm glad to have the freedom to like wing it and just do this. It's just, I'm a little bit pissed because I like to schedule it. I like to schedule it the way I like to schedule it. And sometimes it just doesn't work out that that's possible. And this is one of those cases. So let's go ahead and talk about this episode, and then there will be a cut at some point, and then we'll have a little break. I'll have a little break, no time for you. And then we'll watch the rest of it, because I need it. So the first thing is, holy shit, wow, how much time did we skip to get to this point right here? When they arrive in Yiling. So much happening. We arrive in Yiling, send him off on his way. So there is a taboo about apparently seeing the way there, and he must lie about his identity. So we've got sneaky. This is a great, right, am I at full speed? No, okay. This is a great, like, tension build. I thought it was actually so explicit with the tension building that it was going to be a misdirect, and we'd get like somebody cool come out of the woods, but nope, that's a fucking core melting hand boy. Nope. Question mark? What is this? He goes for it. He hits him dead in the center of the chest, right? Wham. Dead center of the chest. And then, doesn't appear to be able to melt his core. What? The only thing I can think of is what happened in the turtle lair, which I thought was like something that had protected him earlier. But some people in the comments let me know that he kind of needs like direct contact with the area of the golden core in order to meltify them, and was likely not using that kind of attack on him that time, right? Okay. But he did this time, for sure. He got direct center of chest contact. Full cultivation energy flowing around, and this is the face that he makes. The fuck? That's what this face embodies. How did you do that? Pushes him back, he gets stabbed through the center of the chest on the left side, right in the heart, essentially. Well... No, you know what? It's a little bit further over than I thought it was. It's a graze, almost. Well, not a graze. It's piercing, but it's not through his heart. So, he's alive-ish, barely. And he's just sitting there, standing there, looking at his hand like, How did that happen? Make him scream like blah, blah. Call him out. After I'm dead, I will become a vengeful fucking ghost, and I will destroy you. I believe that for some reason. Considering that we know that he will die and return and probably still be seeking vengeance against Wenchao. Yeah, I believe him. I definitely believe him. How long can you stay so tough? After death. So then we get the one clue. A big whoosh through a place into hellscape. Like, what the fuck is this place? Well, this is the Yiling burial mounds, or spikes and spires and stuff, but we have heard quite a bit about this place. as far as I know, this is where the battle like occurs, and he is the Yiling patriarch, and it's just coming together. Hundreds of cultivation clans tried to purge it. So Wen Chao and everybody else, rightfully, for good reason, expects that if you throw Wei Ying into this place, he's not going to last very long. But we know that Mr. Wushan has like some interesting history with dark and resentful energies. So we're like, so they've all failed to purge it. Have any of them tried to like utilize this? Because that was the very, very first time that we ever heard Wei Young like talk about the potential of utilizing resentful energy instead of trying to purge it, right? So I'm thinking the same thing at this point. Okay. Yeah, if the living enter here, same with the dead. Chucks him off the cackle that we get here, I believe. He's a really good cackler. And off you fly. Off you fly. Damn. So, stains of blood. You see this shadow? It's Lajan! Yay! Yay, is it the boy? Finds a thing. Keeps on going. Man, this with the blood just spilling forth. Amazing. Blood flowing like a stream. So then here we are. God, it's gorgeous. This show's too good. Jin and stuff gets threatened. I get the feeling that he's going to betray the rest of them. Not sure, but just the feeling I get. We get this amazing scene. So this is playing the Song of Inquiry, which is referenced in either the ED or the OP. I didn't pay attention to the ED this time, which I should have done. My bad. I will try to figure out where it was. But it's in one of them. I played the Song of Inquiry, seeking you. That's exactly what he's doing. It's very much like scrying or something similar, calling on spiritual energy to guide you and help you find what you're looking for. In this case, it seems to be centered around that tassel and therefore its owner. And then our eldest young master, and we get the setup here, but we don't really understand what it means. He dispels the spell, and then not everyone has the courage. It will eventually fall to dusk, and we see this sea of people behind him, but we don't understand it until a little bit later. Oh, fuck yeah. And then we have the destroyed cloud recesses just burned to a crisp, where everyone is meeting, getting things ready. Pretty cool. And then we've got ourselves some, we yell at some of the cowards, just like, hey, you're being cowards. And then, hey, Chankid is back. And that smile on his face tells us all we need to know. He is recovered, and he is ready to do this. Also, he has the ring, so he did not lose it. Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. You just want to drag us down. And I love his response. I'm not sure where it is. He has this one response moment where he's just like, you're right. I definitely do want revenge on him. He'd rather be cowards. See whether he would spare you. I don't know where it is. Okay, I'm probably just skipping it. Oh. True, I did want revenge. That section. I love it. I love it. So Nie, clan leader Nie, is the spearhead of our campaign. Definitely approved. Jin gives some weird side-eye here that's like, should I really be doing this, or should I maybe rat this whole operation out to the Wen clan, you know? Must show our banners to the world. Don't sit on the sidelines and then join in later when you already know who's going to win. That's a dick move. And then we get this moment that's just like, yep, yeah, we would need some more people. Guess what I've been up to for the last few weeks? And then we get them all announcing themselves. I'm this person of this smaller clan. They fucked us over. We're in. Let's go. And then the amazing little history lesson here of the hero Dai Yi who shot down 9 suns. And this is the operation called Sunshot. Fuck yeah. I can't wait to see this. And I get the feeling it's all going to collide right here in these burial mounds. So we've got this smoky, creepy fog. Wei Wuxian just like not in a good way. Stabbed through the chest. Fell off a cliff. Was thrown off a cliff. Not doing so well. And then the spiritual energy starts to gather and then enter him. We never get any image of his golden core, so we don't know what's going on that front. We just don't know. And in the meantime, as it all enters him, he flashes through his memories, the things he cares about, the things he thinks of as dear, and the last one is Lanjan. And then, as it enters, boosh, something else. I don't know. And then it begins to form humanoids that reach out and through him, tearing into him, it seems, becoming a part of him, it seems. And finally, he falls toward a lake of this stuff, like a sea of seething energy beneath the ground. And it envelops him, enters him, and the last thing that he sees before seemingly resisting is his grief, his loss, the revenge that he wants. And it enters and seems to bring him into it. And then the color seems to change very slightly. And we get cliffhanged. Cliffhanger of the mother flipping goddamn century. Urgh! So, because of this cliffhanger, I'm going to watch 2 more episodes. But as I said before, I'm going to take a break before doing so. So I'm going to wrap up this recording, turn on my air conditioner, get Carole and Tuesday out, get some food for my dog, and then be back. It'll probably be an hour and a half. My time should just be a cut on your time. So in any case, these have been 2 cool episodes, cool enough to make me want to watch 2 more episodes right now. Like right now. I just have to. So I'm going to, and I'm going to. In any case, this has been really enjoyable. I'll see you in just a moment. Your time. Peace. Alrighty, welcome back. As promised and not at all as planned, we are going to watch the next 2 episodes of Modazushi and therefore finish the first season. Almost the second season. The first season right now. I think we all know where we left off. We got Operation Sunshot is happening, and Wei Wuxian is in the middle of the Yiling burial mounds. Has just had some crazy shit happen with some glowing resentful energy, and seems to have been enveloped or engulfed by a sea of such energy. Like a roiling sea of it. We also had Core Melting Handboy, like, seemingly attempt to core meltify Wei Wuxian and then seemingly fail. That was interesting. I have no explanation for it, but it sure was interesting. So, the main reason that we're doing this is because what the fuck is about to happen? I need to know. I need to know, like, right now. And if I need to know, then I'm gonna watch the first, like, moments of the next episode. And if I'm going to watch the first moments, I'm going to watch the whole thing. And if I'm going to watch the whole next episode, then I might as well watch episode 15 too, because then it would be a shame to have the last episode just left hanging there. So we're going to watch it all. So, given the state of affairs and the things that need to be done, let's go ahead and jump our way into episode 14 of Modazushi. I have it up and ready to go. It is 0 seconds. Wait, I've already said that at the beginning of this video, so you already know all of that stuff. If you're watching the timer-based version and syncing up with your own media, get it ready because the timer is coming right now. There we go. Snickersnock, please no. Okie dokie. Oh my god, is that the flute? Whoa, what? So it's happened, hasn't it? Okay. Oh, another maybe a history lesson? Oh. Oh. 8,000. Need some assistance. Oh boy. Meng Yao. Okay. Nice. And that's where we start. Oh boy. Is this the Lotus Pier? Yeah. So. Well, just join on the other side. It's easy. Then you fulfill the orders and I see. We'll see. Yeah, monster. Oh. Some lawns? Wei Ying has already come through here, hasn't he? No? Oh. Yeah. As if they've been bitten. Oh. I see. Well, I think it matters. Okay. Okay. I'm sure those ghosts are just acting on their own randomly. Sure of it. If what's about to happen is what I think is about to happen, really hoping that there's a feral ghost around to attack the shit out of Wen Chao. Maid of Slut seems pretty scared right now. He should be. Fucking should be. I'm sorry for cursing so much. I'm kind of hype. This is very cool. That is very, very cool. All of them wearing... So the clan itself is not dead. Yeah, they won't stand a chance. I love the fluidity of the small motions, especially when there's cloth involved. It's always exceptional. So, are those mild additions? Yeah, those are new paint, right? Or new ink. We got a new cultivation sect, kinda. The opposite, perhaps. Uh-huh. Instead of driving out evil spirits, bring them in. Uh-huh. Sick. Okay. Okay. I would think that after what he saw in the woods, Jung Chen would probably get it eventually. So, Shiji? Thank goodness. I am so glad she's okay. For now. I know that she might not be okay for very long. Yeah, man. I mean, only family he has left, right? It was his headpiece, wasn't it? Wait, I don't remember. Somebody will let me know in the comments, I'm sure. He is missing. Just a little bit too late, man. More than you know. When's? I get the feeling you're about to get nommed by something. Or killed by that guy. Oh! Oh, geez. Oh, super no. Super duper bad. Super bad. We are not safe anymore. They're coming. They're coming right now. That is a lot of those talismans. Like a lot. Are they the altered ones? Because if so, that's a whole lot of evil heading your way, dude. I can't see them clearly enough. Ha. Ha. Oh. Yo, turn around, bro. Somehow she's the one. She's the one to actually figure it out, eh? Oh, it's much worse than that, darling. Much worse than that. Oh, they are the all. There is so much evil heading their way. Holy shit. That is a lot of those talismans. I don't think those talismans do what you think they do, buddy. Welcome to the House of Horrors. Like, I hate her, but I don't hate her nearly as much as I hate him. Uh-huh. What if they're already dead? Yeah. Cool cut. So we're evacuating. Crap. Hello. Oh, not again. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Oh. So we're just cutting back and forth, cutting back and forth. You should be afraid. Oh, that sub bass. Delightful. Uh-huh. Oh, this is awesome. Are they already? Are they already? Touch. Foof. Yep. Oh my god, the crows. With the red eyes. Oh, that one. That one looks like it's gonna turn towards you. Haunting. Literally. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hi. Where's Wen Chao right now? Wow, like the embers during the battle. I don't think he cares. Oh, wow. They're just gathering onto her. Why? So is she gonna come back as one of those? Oh, geez, just body parts. Spleen. Liver. Nom nom heart. Oh, wait, no, she doesn't have one of those. Oh, boy. Highway. Highway. Yeah, but Zijan. Wow. Wow. Oh man, the effort to orchestrate these spinning like flippity floppity cuts is just nuts. It's just nuts. Wow. All the strings broken. His fingers bleeding. Wow. The music is building though. Something's about to fucking happen. Damn. Running time. So, right on time, are we? Hmm. Oh. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Mixed shot. The background's in CG. Yeah, okay. And we finally see him. Robes flowing, hair blowing, eyes aflame. Oh my god, that was the whole episode? Where did it go? Where did the time go? It's just gone. Okay. Alright. Whoa, cool. Whoa, cool. Okay, okay. Well, this is pretty awesome. It's happened. Like our opening scene here. We get the crows, the birds are flying, and then we get this reflection and we sort of see the reflection of Wei Wuxian walking over and it begins. Oh, that's so freaking perfect. And like I remember I said at one point, like, does he need a better flute or something? No, 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 no need for that. Just need some bamboo. Need to cut some holes in it. That's it. And Obscured Sun as a title. You know, we've got the Sunshot campaign going on, and we have darkness falling over the winds. Cause, yeah, yep. So this cool, like, almost setting it up as a history lesson kind of thing. It's brutal, but they're essentially running a guerrilla campaign against a much larger force, and making some victories, doing some stuff, but it's still kind of dire. It's not good. So then we turn our attention over here, keep our attention there, check things out, and whoa, they've already been taken care of. That's kind of weird. What? By the way, all of these exorcism talismans look a little bit strange. So then we've got Shayang Fort, which is where Wen Chao is currently staying. And this is perfect. Our two most villainous characters so far, our most dislikable characters are Maid of Slut, which should be obvious from the fact that I still only remember her as Maid of Slut, and Wen Chao. Like, again, Core Melty Handboy has done a lot of bad things, but he strikes me more as a loyal dog than an instigator, if you will. He's just doing his work, right? but they're malicious. The two of them, they're malicious. And so there's a bit of sick pleasure, at least I take sick pleasure in it, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, in seeing them eventually seeing Wen Chao. But in this case, seeing Maid of Slut freak the fuck out. So we use the crow as a device to take us through this rather gorgeously rendered CG forest environment. It's pretty cool, and then we use that as our establishing shot for Chongyang, which is where we're training a bunch of new cultivators, all of them wearing Zhang robes. Pretty cool. He's now the clan leader. It's all pretty neato. And then we have this reveal of this talisman, and I'm not sure, but it may be the same talisman or a very similar type of thing that appeared in the first couple of episodes. I get the feeling that after finishing this series, I probably should go back and watch the first 2 episodes again, because a lot of stuff went straight over my head, you know? Okay, so yeah, it's not just an exorcism talisman, and of course we've got the interesting experience of we know a lot more than the characters know at this point, because we can infer easily that Wei Ying is on the move and doing this, and since we've seen those couple of episodes, we know some stuff about talismans and such. So, human blood, and it is entirely reversed. It summons evil, which is extremely useful for one who controls evil. Pretty dope, and nobody does that. Nobody can do that. Nobody's ever even talked about that except for Wei Ying. And of course, Zhang Chang is like, all right, we have allies, enemy of my enemy, I guess. But he doesn't end up actually suspecting, although I kind of expected that he would, given what he saw in the forest that one time with the feral ghosts. Lanjan also doesn't seem to suspect. It's just unknowns. Then we get this rather beautiful reunion here. Lovely. Just lovely. It's great. She's so cute. I love them. I love her at least. And then we've got some damned Wens. Damned Wens scouting shit out. This guy gets found, gets stabbed, but with his last thing that he does, he lights that flare off and brings hell down upon them. There's no time to investigate or figure anything out, so here we are. Are we at Lotus Pier, or are we at that other fort that we were talking about? I'm not positive. It looks kind of like Lotus Pier. In any case, she's just scared. She is like super scared, and he is... I thought there was something there right now, but no, she's just freaking out. Freaking out, thinking maybe he's a vengeful ghost, which is kind of exactly what's going on, except that he's not dead. Wow, that cut. God, this show is so fucking beautiful. It's ridiculous. And I said it before, but like, every time that there's motion, especially when robes are involved, it's always gorgeous. And generally, the use of CG is like, yeah, you wouldn't have been able to do this shot without that. And generally, it's not distracting. We've had a few distracting cuts. There were the turtle cuts. There were the boat cuts. And then in this episode, I would say that certain of the cuts of the large quantities of zombies coming up, all being identical and coming up identically, a little bit off-putting, but that's okay. I think they mixed them in pretty okay. And they were just doing it to give like more scope and scale. I want to see this at normal speed, please. Whooshy pow. Flippity flippity flip. All right. Whoosh. Oh my god. Just gonna frame by frame. Oh my god. How do you even determine how his hair moves? Just do whatever's cool? I guess you just do whatever's cool. And then the distortion wave that goes through and blasts these arrows away. Oh, it's so fantastic. And then they take a formation and we get this amazing moment when these two fighting formations blast into one another. Just like, it's like an artillery strike, you know? And there's so much going on. Like, there are these leaves flying over. which are just an overlay over the whole thing. But then there are these dust clouds, which I think are moving slightly. Actually, I don't see that they're moving slightly. They're acting more like matte paintings. And then we get these streaks of energy along with the actual movement of the like flower sigils. Just boom, slam into it. Oh, it's so cool. The lightning effects are nutty. Just nutty. Just nutty. Really awesome stuff. And then we cut to black, and we continue intercutting back and forth between the two things. The things that can be confirmed are going on, and the things that are suspected are going on, you know? At least by the characters that we know and care about. So that we maintain some of this mystery and intrigue on the, well, Wei Wuxian is back, and he is not same as it ever was. How did I get here? This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. This is not my large automobile. So she starts begging and pleading, absolutely losing it, freaking out. And we know the hilarity here is that she's just surrounded by these talismans that are drawing evil energy toward her. So we know that she's super screwed. And then, yeah, I'm not sure what happens here. Like, somehow the pillow in her hands becomes a baby that is evil, and she just runs. So, okay, actually, when she throws it away, it is the pillow. So she's freaking out. She's imagining this. She's just clutching the pillow, right? Okay. Because I was wondering, like, 1, where was the baby corpse from? 2, how did it get into her arms without her realizing it was there? Like, all this stuff. It's just for an amazing, creepy shot, but we're inside her head. Like, that's not real. She's imagining it. But then she runs away and finds something much, much worse right outside. Absolute terror. And the hectic camera motion, like, bouncing as she does. And the blurriness over everything as well. It's not, I mean, what I can see right here, I'm not sure how it will transfer after I edit and render and everything, but I can see artifacting here in the grays and the blacks. I can see blockiness, right? So there's that, but then it's also that the camera is acting like it's coming in and out of focus as she gets closer and further away from it during each stride. So it gives this like really, really messed up headspace feel. And then we pull a static shot, but we're looking through a mirror, which is great. And then she opens those, and why are they just standing there? Well, when we shoot somebody without showing their face or how they are, I'm gonna say they're probably already dead. And that is exactly the case. And there are all these red-eyed crows just everywhere, the clouds obscuring over the moon even further, and the flute begins to wail. Beyond that, the way that the flute music that they choose is so, it's so almost dissonant. Like it's grating almost. It's very sinister, super sinister. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. So then, to the tune of the flute, they begin to rise. And you, my lady, are screwed. But then it's more than that. As the flute plays, the talismans ignite almost. The blood and cinnabar on them glows up. Almost like the embers, I said it during the reaction, but almost like the embers that we saw during the battle at Lotus Pier. But they flare up and begin to fly around, and then they gather upon her. They start gathering on her. Maybe that they're attracting each other to each other, or maybe that her sinisterness is pulling them toward her, or maybe Wei Wuxian is commanding them to do this. In any case, she's fucked. And nommed. So I have to wonder, will she come back as a nom nom girl? If so, the best thing I could possibly imagine is zombified maid of slut taking a big bite out of Wen Chao. Oh yeah, I could imagine that. I like that a lot. So, Wen Chao's going off. Yep, we're gonna beat them all, and they're winning. I think we get a really awesome cut here. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna frame by frame this one because this is one of the magical spinning cuts that are super choreographed throughout this show. We get them during episode 11, during many of the fighting episodes. Things that are immediately apparent are like the use of lighting and like and consistency of glow. For example, Jang is using his whip, which glows purple and has lightning around it when there is a lightning flash on screen, and any cloth or people near it, there is light cast upon them, right? That's not something that like a computer is going to do for you. You have to go and do that. So as before, during heavily impactful scenes, we get like frames that are blurry to portray motion. And then I think usually we animate on 2s or 3s. And then the backgrounds are moving on 1s. 1, 1, bam. So we're animating on 3s. Oh, that was 2s. But they vary it to change the speed, or perceived speed of different actions, which is great. Bit of smears here, bit more smearing, some cool stuff. Everyone in one of these fights, like, they determine where they're going to be and what they're going to be doing for each frame, and then have to orchestrate the entire fight to feel like it makes sense. This is also really cool. We have what is effectively a cut here, but it doesn't feel like one because he reaches back to start the motion of the punch that he's about to throw, and then we cut to the side of him to follow it through. And if we watch that at speed, right there, it doesn't really register as a cut because it feels more fluid, and the motion is we're spinning around him this way following the fist, right? And so when we cut to it, it's as though we've just jumped a few frames in advance, but really it is a full hard cut. And at that point, it starts going bad. And then we come to Lanjan, who is destroying himself to put up a last resistance. You know, we see the blood fly off of his fingers. The strings are already tattered, but he's still whoosh, doing what he can. And he can do a lot. He is strong, but it's not enough. So then Wen Chao starts to gloat because he's a dingus. It's a big old drangus. And eventually Lanjan flips and goes for another last-ditch attack, and is absolutely dissipated by Core Melting Hand Boy. Thrown back. Zither, not good. Everything, not good. Throw them together, get ready to kill them. And right on time, as if on cue, the birds fly in, and the flute starts playing. And the flames turn green. Which is a pretty universal sign for, oh fuck, shit's about to go down. And then they begin to rise. And this is probably, I think, the least good cut of the episode, because though the timings are different, I believe all of the CG zombies are doing the exact same rising motion and are the exact same, which is a bit of an issue. Nope, there are a couple of different rising motions. There are at least 2. There's one where they get up from face down and one where they get up from face up. The face ups come up like whoop, and the face downs come up like whoop. 2 different things. Okay. Still very obvious CG. And then we've got one layer of 2 dudes who stand up in front of the camera much closer, who are animated in 2D, and then we sort of fuzz out what's in the background. This is fine. It's just to give us a scope of how many there are, which is fine, and it would have been very difficult to do entirely traditional. Fine. Okay. Big ol' spinning shot. much of it obscured by robes and stuff. And then we use those 2D drawn robes because those were back there. Yeah, here. These are all 2D drawn people. Here. Yep. And we're animating around them, obscuring the CG models behind them from the camera's perspective. And then we spin a little bit further, and they become all the CGs. And then we pull out from there. Yeah, all the CGs, and then we pull out from there to give us scope and size of this army that has just been raised from the dead. And there he is. Finally, after holding it back for the entire episode, right? We only see him in a reflection, and we see like shoulder shots or like little bits of things that are like, yeah, he's here, he's here, but we don't actually see that, and that is the iconic picture, right? The one that we got in episode 1. The flute, the eyes gleaming, the hair blowing, the robes, not just flowing, but almost like creating like this mass underneath him that he appears to almost float on. I don't know how to put it, but do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we chroma our fire, same fire we've been using, we just chroma it green, and it's awesome. Okay, so that's episode 14. I've been like this whole season, I've just been like, when are they gonna do the thing? When's the thing gonna happen? Well, guess what, guys? The thing happened. It happened right at the beginning of this episode when he snapped that piece of bamboo. And now it has happened. Will we get an explanation of what happened? I'm gonna say I doubt it. I'm gonna say maybe in the novels and stuff, but probably not. Probably not in the donghua. Okay. So, expectation-wise, I would expect that we would attempt to go full circle within the course of one season. That Wei Wuxian would we know that Wei Wuxian dies, right? After becoming the Yiling Patriarch, we know that he is killed and then reborn at the beginning of the series, which is chronologically, as far as we've seen, the end of the series, right? So is first season going to bring us full circle, or is there still material to cover between now, the awakening of the Yiling Patriarch, and the death of the Yiling Patriarch? I don't know. It feels like a lot would have to be covered in the next one episode, because we've got, how does Wenning die and become the Ghost General? I don't know. How does the legend of Wei Wuxian as the Yiling Patriarch spread? I don't know. Does he manage to take down the entire Wen clan? I don't know. I don't know anything. Shit. So I'm going to guess that we don't come full circle, that we end on some kind of victory wrought by this new power that Wei Wuxian has come up with. That will end with some victory on that front, or potentially will end with an explanation for what caused the death of the Shiji, because that's one of the big mysteries too. And then pick up at the same point in the second season. Those of you who are watching second season already know this. I just don't. Please don't spoil me. Thank you. Then again, I guess I'm going to find out in the next 25, 26 minutes or so. It's a normal length episode, right? It's not an extra super long thing. Nope, it looks like a normal length episode. Okay, well, we're just going to have to watch it and find out. I'm going to do a quick resync to make sure everything is synced, and then I'll be back in just a moment. All right, welcome back. We're all synced up and good to go for episode 15, so without further ado, let's do it. This will be the last time. Good news. Piercing. Mm-hmm. That is correct. Oh my god. Oh wow. Yeah, good luck with that. Not touching any of them. Yeah, good luck with that. Who the fuck is up there? But it's very similar to a line that he said at the beginning, isn't it? In episode 1 or 2, when he kinda recognized him. Oh, buddy. Please be made of slut. Yes! Yeah! Perfect! Exactly! Glorious. It's glorious. Oh, that's so good. And she still got her hair things. Yep. Damn it. He's gonna. Ah, darn it. Exorcist scroll? Nope. Just gonna. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hey, friendo. Uh huh. Hello. What is that? That's new. He fucking told you. Hmm. Nope. See ya. No, you stupid dum dum. Don't be loyal to the end. Oh my god. He can't melt his core. Or that. Uh-huh. Bullshit. That's a lot of energy gathering, isn't it? Gonna do some to his core. Hit him with his own medicine, maybe? Break the hand. Whoa. Killua, is that you? Golden core taking hand. Gimme, gimme. Crush? Oh my god. Oh my god, his arm is just like, oh. Oh, catharsis. Yep. Yep. Oh, bargaining. Ha ha ha. Oh my god. That's some brutal shit. I'm here for it, but goddamn. One of us. One of us. Well, that was cathartic, but maybe a little much, you know? Oh, his eyes are back. And he finally notices him. Whoa. Same line that Jang used. Whoa. Just to spell it all. That's super cool. As though the flares are the wavering. We need him. And we go full golden flame. Ouch. He just wants to help him and save him, you know? And so he swallows it. Wow. Alright, we're halfway through. Yeah, still in ruins, but that can be rebuilt. Memories, reminiscences. Oh, a memory. Yeah. Hey, buddy. He's wearing them? No. Oh. Hi, Shiji. Mmm. Okay. Okay. Shattering the encrusting. Oh my god. Whoa, what? Is this Oh my god. Ah! So there's a lot more to cover in the past, and that's Anchan. Kind of. Keeping something. That's great. Just pouring it down. Young Master Mo. Right. Emperor's smile. He's a special guest. Oh my god, that was so long ago. Okay. Okay. Hey, body. Wow. So they were victorious. The amulet. Self inner reflection, eh? Not at all. Not at all. Refined gentleman. Nope. Great guy, though. Yeah. All right. So Is that Donkey? Donkey! And the rabbits. The same rabbits. Mm-hmm. Oh man, it even looks like him. Hey, buddy. Is that the end? I think so. It's 2019 right now. It's airing right now. Oh, okay. Unclean realm. Okay. This is where he headed. Oh. Wait, that Nie became the clan leader? Oh. Okay. Just round of applause really quick. I think because this episode was really good. I don't want to detract from that in any way, but there wasn't anything that I super didn't expect in here. Or wasn't hoping for. Fantastic. That the way that certain things played out, the fact that she's back and zombified and eaten him, great. The like when Wei starts going off, when he starts like just going off, like stabs from the ground and like really difficult to determine whether I'm supposed to get a boner or shit my pants. Like those are like the two options. They're pretty much on the same level, but like not sure whether to be terrified or turned on, and I'm gonna just stick with both. Oh my god, that was awesome and terrifying at the same time. Gorgeous scenery, the shadows that envelop him and move around him, the slight change to his hairstyle, the way he's wearing it, that makes him seem a little bit more sinister. The use of the change in his eye color, whether they're more normal or back to glowing. I believe in this scene in particular here, when we're looking up down on him from above, as a smoke bit passes, his eyes go back to gray, and then again, whoosh, they flare up again. And it's not just that they're flaring up, they're also like blurring a little bit up, and as though they're flaming themselves. Really amazing. Really gorgeous. this moment when he just sort of dispels all of it, and the flames flicker green and orange, green and orange. This kind of gorgeous moment of disagreement between the two of them, where he tries to stop him, tries to save him, and Wushan says, "No, I have to do this," and so he bites his tongue, essentially. This is gorgeous. And he turns away. Because he must. What choice does he have? And then apparently it's years later now that we've been fighting. And he is talking about, we need to go. Yeah, remember what I mentioned several years ago. So it has been a couple of years of fighting, because he would have mentioned that relatively soon after the Tortoise of Carnage thing, right? In fact, we saw him, we heard him mention that to him, I believe. Gotta go cultivate this sword, and we do. And it's more than that, though. It's the amulet, right? Yeah, so the amulet is found there. Or is that a different amulet? I'm not sure. I'm not certain. Okay. And then we just, bam, wham, boom. Present day, present time. Tie it all together, but that story is not complete, is it? And this story is just beginning, just barely beginning, right? We got the very beginning of it, and then 16 years of flashback. So we know that they succeeded against the Wen clan, that Ruohan and his ilk were taken down, and I would be content with just explaining it that way. That's fine. I think there's more to see, but I'm not sure. There is certainly another story about to unfold here, with the setup with Nie going off somewhere, and they said something about how that's the place for people who have like something wrong, likely due to personal demons or something similar. Interesting. But I think I want to dedicate a bit more of this reaction to like just talking about, or this discussion to just talking about the show as a whole. I don't think I need to tell you that it's gorgeous. I've been sort of blatting about how gorgeous it is the whole time. The writing, for someone who's not familiar with these what are they, the Wuzhou tales, the writing is interesting and different and unique. The characters are interesting and wonderful. The designs on everything are so good. It's just, and then the sound, like, sound is its own entire area of amazingness for this show in particular. The music in every way, the sound effects and Foley in every way are just like on point and bring a lot of impact when they want to. And then, of course, a special shout out to all of the voice actors who did extremely good jobs. Like every single performance is a knockout performance, which is not normal. The general quality is many, many, many steps beyond what we're used to in anime and animation. It's just many steps beyond. And I hope that the success that this show has had, because it was extremely successful in China and broke through to reach a global audience, I hope that will indicate to people with the money to spend on such things that if you do it right, you can make animation a profitable venture. But you have to do it right. And beyond that, you have to have a lot of luck and a lot of things align. And it's so clear that so many things came together properly for this show. And of course, a large portion of that is because Tencent has infinite money to spend. Like almost literally, Tencent is a terrifying company. I am very, very scared of them, but I also appreciate some of the stuff that they put out there into the world, this being foremost amongst those. But a very scary company. I do not trust corporations, and they are beyond a megacorp for sure. Scary stuff. But hey, they make stuff like this, so you can't help but engage. This whole story, framed as a flashback to tell us the tale from before, and then in the present, a second chance love story, is really beautiful, really unique from just things that I've seen. And of course, the concepts involved are things that I would get better if I were more familiar with the Wuxia and Zhanxia. I want to say that's right. This class of novels or this class of storytelling in Chinese culture, I would have a better understanding of like the cultivation stuff and the golden core stuff, and maybe not get tripped up on that as much. But that's okay. I think that if you're going to get introduced to a type of media, you have kind of two options. You have work your way up to the best in the bunch, watch some average-ish stuff and work your way up through. Risk being that you get turned off to the whole thing because average is probably not that great. Or you can just start with the best that's ever been and go from there. And I think that's what we've just done. I think that's what I've just done, at least, is as far as this kind of format of story goes, I cannot think of a better way to start experiencing that kind of media. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm a little jumbled because damn, we just ended this show. And I didn't plan to. And I'm a bit torn as well because on the one hand, I'm so glad that I got to watch this whole 4-episode chunk right now. And on the other hand, I wish that I had a lot more time to savor it in general. Like, we blew through Modazushi. Just blew through it. I think it's been 6 or 7 weeks, something like that. Because we did the first 2 individually, I think. And then we did mostly twos and twos. So 6 or 8 weeks, couple months to go through the whole series. Damn. So I'm torn because when you have something in front of you that you can and want to and enjoy watching or consuming, well, it's kind of the same thing. Like, you can just devour it all and then be left empty, or you can savor it and be left wanting every time you're not watching it. We chose to devour it all, and I don't think I would have made a different choice, but there's always a bit of a regret that comes with that. This is a cool story, and the production done to bring it to life on screen is nuts. I hope that it sparks more work like it, more things like it. And I hope that BC May, with their success with, I believe it was Quanji Gaosho, and then this, I hope that they continue to make a name for themselves as frontrunners of animation outside of Japan. Because this is awesome. This is awesome. And I desperately hope that they're able to branch out and do more kinds of stories. I'm sure that there are stories out there that are as popular or more popular than MDZS. And I'm sure that they're probably taking looks at those and being like, what do we animate next? And I will be there for it, that's for sure. As far as this story itself goes, Wei Wuxian is like one of the most interesting and likable protagonists I've interacted with or experienced. In general, he is a goofy goober. He can be serious when he needs to. He loves pranks and jokes and things, and all of that is offset by his relationship with the much more serious, much more by the book, by the rules Lanshan. The two of them are both lovely, and their growing relationship over the course of this show was a thing to behold. And here, where we end with Lanshan turning away, really cements the idea of Wei Wuxian being brought back after seemingly completing what he really needed to do, being given a chance and potentially dying for it. Brought back and given a chance to complete the things he didn't get a chance to. And a chance for Lanshan to do the same. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous show, and I have enjoyed it quite a bit. I think the final thing to say is thank you to all of those of you who urged me to watch this show. I started hearing about it in the comments, starting I think with Banana Fish days. It was the Banana Fish crowd, and I believe that the first season was airing at that time, or had just finished airing, and people were urging me in the comments, "Hey, you should check that out. Check out this Modazushi thing." And now I have, and I am very glad that I did. So thank you to all of those of you who urged me to do that. It is appreciated. I probably wouldn't have heard about it or given it a second glance if I hadn't heard so much about it from so many people. So thank you. It does matter. And then, of course, thank you to all of you who have been watching along with me over these past weeks, months. It's sincerely appreciated. And then, of course, a special additional thank you to anyone who has paid me any amount of money on Patreon to see them early, or to get the shout out at the beginning, or just $1 to get into the Discord and be able to chat about it. It means everything. It means everything. It is everything to me. So thank you. It's such a bittersweet ending. And there are so many things still left up in the air. Makes me very glad that there's a second season. Now, I don't know. I'll end with this. I don't know when I'm going to start watching second season. It'll probably be, I'm probably going to take at least a week of a break. Just because I've got some life stuff going on that I need time to deal with. I'm going to have to be moving very soon. Very soon. With very little warning. I'm going to have to move. And I've got to make sure that it all goes smoothly and that I find somewhere I can move to. And have the money and such that I need to make it work. So that this doesn't all fall apart. But my goal is just to get somewhere where I can stay for at least a few months, preferably for a year, and somewhere where I can continue this work that I've been doing. Because it, as I said, it is everything to me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get serious. Just, yeah, not sure when I will start watching second season, but I will. It'll be a week or two, at most. But keep an eye out for it in your sub boxes, because it will come soon. And with that, I think we have to close. I always do this at the end of a series that I've really enjoyed, even though it's not technically the end. There's second season already out. I always do this where I sort of waffle a bit at the end, and I'm like, I don't want to stop the video. There's things that I want to talk about. And there are, like, title of the episode, Beautiful Tranquility. Oh yeah, I was going to look up cenotaph. Monument to someone buried somewhere else. Okay. Which I assume is in contrast to an epitaph done in the same place. Something like that. That might be wrong. Doesn't matter. So a tomb or monument erected to someone else. Especially if their body cannot be recovered. That makes sense. Ouch. Didn't want to feel that hurt again, but I do. Man, these last few episodes moved so fast. From episode 11, it was just like bam, 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 bam. Except for, I guess, episode 12, which was more of a little bit of a breather. Just a grief episode. Yeah, I'm stalling. I don't want it to end. I'm stalling. I can't stall anymore. So, let's wrap this up. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Modazushi, Season 1, all of it. I hope you've enjoyed this little journey we've taken as much as I have, and I hope to catch you in a week or two when we start watching Season 2. Peace.